Federal University
in
of
an
Nigeria, and
ongoing
visitor to the university, who is being represented at this
convocation
occasion
ceremony of
by the Vice
toast them.
Chancellor of the University
Yes, it's a
of
very grand
Nigeria.
occasion, and currently the VC
So we
speech.
appreciate and welcome our
And if you
government,
want to watch the speech,
the
follow me
Supreme
along.
Senator, Dr.
I'll keep
Hope
you up to date with what
Maslow,
is happening.
and other eminent
Katia,
guests present at this occasion.
listen to the
We are
speech.
here once again celebrating another momentous convocation, featuring the graduating class of 2025, who have been
Morning.
found one in character and learning to earn the prestigious degrees of this university in their various disciplines. These fresh graduates have in the last 5 years demonstrated conscientious hard work and grand determination to excellence. I wish to congratulate them on this remarkable academic milestone and urge them to deploy their skills, intellect, knowledge, and talents to positively transform and restructure the society. I equally extend my founders' felicitations to the parents and guardians for the enormous efforts made in the course of their children's education. These efforts have today culminated in the success being witnessed. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I dare to surmise that the history of Nigeria's technological evolution, growth, and expansion will be incomplete without an elaborate mention on the vital role of the Federal University of Technology Owerri. Since its inception, about 4 decades ago, Pluto has deliberately and consistently produced industry-ready engineers and scientists with the requisite skills and expertise to advance the nation's industrialization agenda. Across the landscape of Nigeria and beyond, Pluto commands an undiminished reputation as a viable position of high-quality graduates who are making waves and contributing to Nigeria's advancement in the areas of technology, engineering, and scientific innovations. This is in keeping with the statutory mandate of the university, which is essentially anchored on the core values of technology and science for national development. Pluto has therefore remained faithful over the years in the incubation and training of human capital in the diverse areas of critical national development. One of the basic hallmarks of photographers is that they are known to the job market. They are known to the job creators and not just jobs. On the strength of this consistent academic excellence, we must appreciate the efforts of the founding fathers of this university, who led the solid foundation of the clear vision. So first, ready for service with international recognition. In my capacity, I'm so sorry. I'll be reading the full Chancellor's address. So sorry, sir.
That's how it's going.
So sorry. My apologies. It is my pleasure and honor to welcome you to the 38th convocation ceremony of Ogeorji, I'm particularly delighted to respectfully appreciate and acknowledge the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, the visitor to the university, our dear President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented, the Federal University of Owerri, in keeping with its mandate of producing highly skilled technological manpower, will at this 38th convocation ceremony award degrees of various disciplines to deserving graduates who have met all the academic requirements and morally served as required by the laws of the university. I'm therefore very pleased to extend my warmest felicitations to the graduating students for the honor that will be conferred on them today. In the past 5 years of academic journey, we have navigated through academic rigors, personal sacrifices, and moments of uncertainties, and have emerged thoroughbred individuals, well equipped and ready to contribute to both personal development and national growth. I urge you to make a difference in your future engagements and exhibit the traits and character that this university represents. which is excellence and integrity. This convocation equally conveys to you the status of future alumni, which implies that you must be good ambassadors of this great university by being honest and exhibiting character that will not denigrate or bring the esteemed image of Fuji into disrepute. I once more congratulate all the graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, education remains the bedrock of any national development and agenda for transformation. The Federal University of Technology Owerri, since its inception, has systematically played this vital function by producing industry-ready engineers and scientists that are innovative
Oh God. Do you want to wound your sister?
That made her go international. Just last week, something that was supposed to be a bus terminal, like a five-star international airport, named after Professor Musa by Abia State Government in recognition of the work yet again I call the pride of place. And due recognition to academic excellence, as we celebrate the Federal Communication Center,
Very unsteady.
Federal University of Technology.
People are trying to take cover.
In a special way, I hereby welcome His Excellency, Bola Tinubu, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces Federal Republic of Nigeria, here, the visitor, hereby represented by a very, very close friend of mine, a brother, he's a member, Origine, Vice Chancellor of the University of Benin. Thank you, Mr. Visitor. Incidentally, my personal lawyer. Now, I would please congregation, in view of the bad weather, that please consider my speech read. The Professor Vice Chancellor did his job. And I hereby give approval for her to have
ably represented by Professor Ogeorji, BC, License to Unified. Chancellor, Vices, Excellencies, Highnesses, Lords, members of the Latin Public, members of Senate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I now respectfully call upon the Vice Chancellor to address the convocation.
Oh, you guys my classmate. I'm good.
Your Excellency, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, GCF, visitor to the Federal University of Nigeria, ably represented by Professor Ogeorji B. Ogeorji, Vice Chancellor, UNIBEN, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Imo State, the distinguished Senator, Dr. Hope Uzodinma, CON, and other governors and the representatives here present, please permit me, Mr. Visitor, sir, please permit me to rest my protocol here. But before I do that, I want to thank my Pro-Chancellor for being so gracious to excuse my... well, thank you. Thank you so much, sir. I want to specially recognize His Imperial Majesty, the Ogeorji of Ife. I also want to recognize His Majesty, Royal Highness, Clayton Ilomwanya. And resting my protocol on that, I now proceed. As I request that Allow me to simply speak through my paper. We have copies, and we can all get the details thereafter. I am profoundly honored to stand before this distinguished gathering to preside over the 30th convocation ceremony of the Federal University of Technology Owerri. This occasion carries special significance as it marks my last convocation as the eighth substantive vice chancellor of this great university. It is therefore with deep fulfillment that I take my humble bow, knowing my mission has been Haji Sayu Idris Dantata will receive the honorary doctorate degrees in recognition of their towering impact on education and human capital development across Nigeria. On behalf of the Senate, congregation, staff and students of our university, I heartily congratulate the graduating class of 2025 for their outstanding academic prowess, attained through sheer hard work and perseverance. I also acknowledge and salute the incalculable contributions and sacrifices of parents and guardians whose sacrifices and support made this moment possible. This 38th convocation is particularly significant to me, not just because it is the last I shall preside over as a vice chancellor, but because with the support of the entire Futon community, staff and students, we were able to achieve the great feat of successfully bridging 2 years of academic session arrears. This administration inherited, without any fear of contradiction, I can boldly say, I am one of the few vice chancellors.
I'm as new as you are in
who
December.
is meant to graduate this
But you can try to
students
talk to someone.
in
All right. Take
these
care.
graduating
Yeah.
class of 2025 concluded their 5-year programs in a record 4.5 years compared driving the photo bandit for 5 years. The mandate of the Federal University of Technology represent another paradigm shift from normal government universities in Nigeria. It is out of technology and scientific education by actual application, innovation, and comprehensive-oriented program. Mandate is to develop indigenous technologies capable of of this mission, consistent with delivering high quality, employable graduates across 4 decades. This commitment has an excellent performance indices across research, teaching, learning, and community. Under my stewardship, as the head of staff in my first female vice chancellor, I evolve an inclusive leadership model that has advanced the university across diverse my governance ethos has been driven by altruism, transparency, strict adherence to regulations, and effective exercise of authority. I learned from the front, setting the highest moral and ethical standards, demystifying protocol, and embracing sound stewardship. I assumed office in 2024 with the recognition was coming from the aftershocks of COVID-19. The Nigerian university system faced acute challenges through law, ASU and legal strike, distorted academic low staff I hereby present selected highlights of the cumulative achievement of my administration within the stated periods as follows. 1. Academic development in the university. It is listed. New programs listed. Establishment. I'll speak to this because it's very dear to me. With the support of His Excellency, distinguished Senator Hope is the Governor of Imo State, and my humble self, and Dr. Kingsley Achibu, Managing Director of the Federal Medical Center, Ogeorji. Presidential approval was secured in November 2022 for the upgrade of FMC Ogeorji to the Federal University Teaching Hospital, Ogeorji, Futo.
Yes.
This was a defining milestone for Futo, Imo State and the Southeast. The teaching hospital enabled full accreditation by the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria. It increasing medical programs admission quota from 50 to 100 and positioned the medical program for global recognition. I can't end this section of this without in a special way recognizing the role played by the acting provost at the time we needed it most. My dearly beloved brother, who is now by the grace of God, the Vice Chancellor of the Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Professor Bob and God reward you. NUC professional and accreditation, global accreditations, as listed, we have full accreditation. Increase in admission quota, I increased this from 5,000 in June 2021 to over 9,000 today.
Wow.
Transcript processing was reduced from months to days. Centers of excellence, we have 3 centers of excellence, total value of which the first one $6 million, and they have attracted additional £1 million in new grants. The second center of excellence from one bank, by the way, $11 million, and additional $4.5 million was secured just 2 weeks ago. The Center of Excellence for Local Material Substitution Studies, also valued at $5 million, is completed and are waiting for formal opening. Infrastructure development, they are all listed. Total value, you can do the math, over 20 billion. Donations from friends of the university. Just last month, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, GCON, was in Futo Life, and his presence represents one of the biggest gathering this university has witnessed in its history. All his commitment to the university are as listed. We have other friends and their donations all listed. That takes us to page 15. We have also expanded ICT infrastructure. They are also listed. Power infrastructure. I must speak to this intervention of the federal government under the energizing education program. Phase 3. The representative of the visitor, please take our profound gratitude to His Excellency that this 10.3 megawatt project has been energized. And today, Futo is one of the few higher just last week also, we went on the universities and we commissioned the presidential cultural government right here is also functional. Some aspect what they are all listed. Which side is it? Both academic and non-teaching. I feel very humble. Of all staff of Futo in the professional cabinet, were promoted under my administration.
Why didn't I see you there?
Okay, that's all. Your promotion under this administration. Three universities was able to pay the total complete package for newly approved by government academic staff of Nigerian universities. We are paying complete student welfare. This is particularly dear to my heart. In my own humble reckoning, one of my greatest achievements to the alumni community of this university, was that through the support of my students, thank you everyone, we were able to approve a special Jubilee Amnesty program, under which over 2,000 students of football who were encumbered and could not graduate are today graduates of this great university. I want to understand, like I said, the difference is clear and the impact also big. All patterns and applications, all the stuff. As I quickly go, take us to, please follow me to page 28. Partnerships listed, improved security, consistent effort has been maintained to provide a safe and secure environment for students, staff, and university property. The extended security arrangement, drawing primary personnel and the host communities has contributed to improve results. We also are on spot with the refund loan. The student union is going up. A social responsibility is listed. We have built 2 years of academic career. We're not to the main business of the day. Page 29, 17.0, 28 convocation ceremony. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, at this 28 convocation ceremony, first degrees, postgraduate diplomas, masters, doctorate degrees will be awarded to deserving candidates. A total of 3,061 graduates will be awarded first degrees and 297 the overall best graduating students for the class of 2024-2025 is Onyeka Religious Chinde Chetaram of the Department of Optometry with a CGPA of 4.94 on a scale of 5.2. Thank you. You deserve it. Thank you. Incidentally, this same department of optometry last year also produced the best graduating students. Optometry. So, here we go. Total number of first classes, 86. Total number of second class upper degrees, 1,226. Total number of second class lower degrees, 1,606. The class degrees, 143. Total number, 3,061. Higher degrees, PhD, 60. Masters, 160. PGD, 77. Total number. His Imperial Majesty, Oba Adeye Enzo Ogunwusi, the old Doctor of Management, Barrister Mrs. Catherine Oju Ifeyinka, Doctor of Management, Alhaji Saeed Idris, Doctor of Management Technology. On behalf of the governing council, congregation, staff and students of Futu, I once more congratulate all the graduating students for their hard work and successful completion of their studies. You are now ambassadors of Futu. Carry that honor with pride. Strive to exhibit exemplary character and guard the good name of this great university. Use the knowledge skills and values you have acquired to your country. I wish you every success in the years ahead. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
As I look forward to the end of my tenure, as the age of still Vice Chancellor of the Federal University of Ogeorji, I wish to express heartfelt gratitude to all who contributed to this journey. I pay special tributes to the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal University of Technology, Federal Republic of Nigeria, and Physical His Excellency, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for approving my appointment. I also register my profound appreciation to His Excellency, the Governor of Imo State, the Distinguished Senator Hope Uzodinma, the Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Alausa CON, the Executive Secretary of the NEC, Professor Namudu, and the Executive Secretary of for their immense contributions. The protest Jimmy. Okay. It's going to be God of providence that you are the only pro-chancellor. Me and you, this one should not be recorded. Look at it. We are thorough and sincere. Yeah? 12th, we did it. 13th, we did it. That is how God ordered it. So thank you, sir. And members of the 12th and 13th Governing Council, I deeply appreciate them for their consistent support and goodwill. I sincerely thank the principal officers, the deans, heads of departments, heads of units, coordinators of units, and all members of the university community for their overwhelming support. Solidarity and prayers. Above all, we give glory to God. Your Excellency, this generation and pleasure.
Raise up.
Professor, listen. Thank you. Thank you.
I didn't call the person. Madam? I'm at the back.
Nigerians